Hello folks, in this video I want to highlight the new version of UR's Toolpath URCap and the two new features that they have added and the practical implications that they have. So if we look here at the release notes for a second, the two features that I'm mostly speaking of is this variable TCP. So the ability to run now a toolpath using a variable tool center point, and the addition of the additional support of different M codes that allow you to turn I/O on and off, and how that has that greatly reduces the complexity of running, a toolpath for our dispenser in particular. So the first thing I want to show is, one of the first things that you'd be doing when you set up this toolpath. So again, just to recap really quickly, is we're talking about having a SolidWorks sketch, configuring here your toolpath tree, adding a toolpath here from a sketch. So this one is based on this coordinate system with some parameters, and then we have here the sketch. It's going to start at this point because it's nice to have it along a long path like this to begin, so that you can work with the turn off and turn off delays, and essentially you will then export it. And so what that allows you to do is that you can then come in here to our to Polyscope, and the variable TCP, the first big implication that it has is that now UR caps can produce a calibrated TCP with a variable at runtime, and the UR path will use that. So for example, if I run this, okay, so that is the first, major part of the release. And then the second one is the ability to generate M codes. And so custom M codes that allow you to set port variables. So when you go here to the UR cap and you go to the toolpath move, like not there, but in the installation rather. So here when we go to our toolpath move and we go to our ports, we have that P0 is going to be setting digital output 1. And so if I look at this is the original file that would be generated from our SolidWorks export. And what I was then able to do is to come in here in Notepad and come up at the top and say, once you're already at that, X 35 millimeters and our height of 0, we're going to turn on our dispenser using this M62P0 M code. And you see also that now the line numbers are ignored, so I can just add that line number without having to go in and sort of change all other corresponding line numbers. And then when I get to the end, right here, I am able to, in comparison to my original program, I am able to add, right, these 3 lines. And what this allows me to do is to say, I want to go an additional 15 millimeters from here X35, so to X50. I want to do an M63P0, which essentially turns off port 0, sets it low, and then I want to continue another 10 millimeters before I go up. So I will have changed, basically these 4 lines, and have made my edits to now support turning on and turning off my tool. And so I can use a program like FileZilla here to load those 2 things over to the robot, or I can do it from a USB stick, but I like to do it like that. And so now that I have that, if I run this again,